I got for like and subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the bell button.
Hello and welcome back to my channel, family. My name is Sweetney. This is Losing the Fluff, where we use walking workouts and low impact workouts, and sometimes a little bit higher than low impact workouts to lose weight, but we really just work towards overall better health on this channel. I just want to thank you for joining me because I'm on my journey towards better health, and when you guys come and you join me, you walk with me, you work out with me, I just feel a little less alone, and I appreciate you, so thank you. Before we get started, make sure you guys got a cup, glass container of water somewhere nearby so that at any time you feel hydrated, you just need a break, go ahead, take it. Pause me. I'm not going nowhere, but do get yourself back on track. Don't take a big gulp of water, but take a few sips, enough to rehydrate yourself, because you don't want to make your tummy hurt, right? Then come back into the video and let's finish. Before we do anything though, we gotta stretch. We have to stretch, so let us go. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start off with light work. Stretch these arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior pose. Feet positioned like so. Hands positioned like this, both evenly apart. Make sure you got a nice triangle between your legs, a nice triangle right here. You see? Gap. So we gotta stretch this right leg so it's comfortably. Lean it forward. Lean as comfortably as it is for you, and then hold. Put down your middle finger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what we do to one side, we do to the next. So we're going to reposition our feet so we can stretch this left leg. Reposition our arms. Look down your middle finger. Comfortably lean the left leg forward like so. And let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just bring that back. And we're going to start walking. Yeah, I'm going to make this a nice quick video. It's Monday, day 1 of the fast, and let me say, because I forgot to say in my last video, I've been getting 10,000 plus steps every day, Thursday, Friday. Well, not Thursday, but for Friday's workout, I did Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday I had like 11,150 steps. Yes. So going into this fast, I really was pushing because I know that this week, I don't know if I'll make the 10,000 steps every day. I'll be honest. I don't know if I'll be able to take the 10K challenge in the fastest state. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my best every day. And so I feel like my best, like the minimum amount of steps that I could take every day and like be happy and comfortable with myself is like at least 6,000. 6,000 steps a day. So that's my goal. While I'm fasted, I'm going to be working towards 6,000 steps a day. That's not the 10, but as I told you, I need to really conserve my energy when I'm fasted so I don't crash out. I'm trying to go the distance. And so I'm trying to set myself up for success. Now, if you have decided to fast with me, what kind of fast are you guys going to do? Comment down below. Are you going to do a dry fast? Where you're going to take in no water, no food? Are you going to do a liquid fast? Where you just take in like liquids? That could be anything from smoothies, juice, water. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Watermelon fast, where you just eat watermelon? Tell me, I want to know. Because there are really so many different types of fasts. If you're fasting with me, what type of fast are you doing? You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm going for a liquid fast this time, so I'm just going to drink in water and tea. That's all I want for the next few days, is water and tea. Because, as I said, when I was sick, I felt like my kidneys were really hurting. And so I don't feel comfortable going into a dry fast. I need to make sure I stay hydrated. See? So that's where I'm at. And that's where we are. So let us walk. I honestly want to do a low impact workout so bad. I do. I don't want to set myself up for failure for the days to come. So we will do our best. Maybe do some fast walking. Yeah, I think I can live with fast walking. But full out, I think that might be too strenuous. And it's not like I can just lay around. I still gotta homeschool. I still gotta cook. That's the hard part, y'all. Smelling all this food, seeing it. Now, the thing for me that saves me is I don't necessarily eat what they eat on any given day. I am eating something different. So I'm used to cooking something different for me that I'm making for my family. So as I have been doing these fasts, it makes it easier. I don't necessarily crave their food because I'm not eating it anyway. And the food that I've been making for them, I wouldn't be eating. So I'm not tempted to eat the food, but I am tempted by the smells. You know what I mean? It makes me hungry, and then it makes me think about my own food and the spiral that I'm trying to control. So that's it. And you know what? As I'm thinking about it, hindsight is 20/20. But maybe the next time when I decide to go into a fast, I will go out and buy some plastic food containers so I can have enough, because I have some, but I don't have enough, so that I can do meal prep for them, for the family. Then that way, I won't have to be tempted to smell any food except when I'm warming it up. Because all the prep, think about how long it takes to cook food. That's a lot of time to be dealing with temptation. So, I'm just trying to think ahead. And maybe I should have done that for myself this time around, but we'll see. We'll see how long I'm able to hold on to this fast with these other factors at play. But these are all good things to know, right? Because this is trial and error. How am I going to be successful? If I realize, and I'll talk about this after I'm done, the things that I really struggled with and the things that I didn't struggle so much with, but this is day one, and I'm just thinking, and maybe that might have been something I could have done to better prepare myself for this journey that I'm embarking on. But I digress. I'm still here, and we're on day one. And I'm excited. I'm excited for today. And I'll tell you about my start weight and my end weight, and I'll tell you everything about the fast, but I'm gonna do it in a separate video. That way, because I know me, when I'm done with that fast, I'm gonna be ready to full on hit these workouts. Speed, I'm gonna be walking for like at least the next 5 days. I'm going to want to do something more. So I'll make that into a separate video because I don't want to be trying to say all that I have to say in between. I don't know. And I am going to make a separate video about it though, because I feel like it's important enough for its own timetable. And I would like to try to squeeze it in as I talk to you. However, it's easier for me to talk to you when I'm walking versus me talking to you through low impact workouts. My breath, the workouts, they take more out of you, so I don't actually have as much breath to talk. And I feel like talking about the fast afterwards, it's important. And so I want to dedicate its own space, but I'm not going to take up a day of working out. I'm going to still put in the workout video, and then I'm going to add that. So next week, because that's when it'll be ready next week, we'll talk about it. And anybody who is interested in fasting, if you've never fasted, or you want to, you don't know how, then just log in for that video, and I'm going to talk all about it. That way, if you're not ready to start one this week with me, that's fine. but that you want to start one, you want to give yourself that type of challenge, I implore you. Because the truth is when you look at the different religions, they all fast at some point or another for some reason or whatnot. And even though they're fasting for religious reasons, and to be honest, fasting has a lot more than just physical attributes that benefit your body. It brings you a lot of mental clarity when you're fasting. You'll see if you decide to fast with me this week, the things that start to go through your mind and the things that you think about and all the things that come to the surface when you're fasting. It's really an enlightening time. It really is. And so I say all that to say, I'm going to make a separate video for that because it's worth it. It's worth it, and I don't want to be trying to talk over the music. I don't necessarily want to talk over my own self working out. I want to focus in on it. And I want to be able to give it to you proper because you deserve it. And plus, if you really want to fast, I really want you to be able to take in the information. So bring a pen and a pad because we're going to make this into a learning session when I'm talking about fasting and the aftermath of it. Okay? Now, let's speed it up a little bit though. Yeah. Let's speed it up. I do want to make sure that we get in 1,000 steps at least today. In this moment. I'm not talking about overall today. I'm talking about I want you to get in 1,000 steps here with me before you go out and start your day. Yeah, even though I'm fasting, I'm gonna come to the truth table with y'all. On days when we do 10-minute workouts, and I tell y'all a number less than 1,000, I always try to hold my face. But I be disappointed in myself because I feel like for every minute I could get in 100 steps, right? And then I'm focusing. Every minute I could get in 100 steps, which means at 10, I should be at least 1,000 or close to 1,000. So those days when I'd be like 8 and 7, I'd be like, what am I doing these last 10 minutes? Maybe sometimes my warm-up might be too long, so I don't get in enough steps. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just confessing that when our 10-minute workouts at the end, if that number is not 1,000, I feel disappointed in myself. And just know, when I cut that camera off, I get back to it. Yeah, I don't walk away until we hit that 3 digits. Well, technically it's 4, 1,000. Hit that 1,000 mark, y'all. Yes, I feel like 1,000 steps is a great way to start off the day. And if I don't hit it in that time frame, I make sure that I just get it. Even though I know I'm going to get in so many more steps throughout the course of the day. In that moment, I say we can't walk away until we have 1,000. This is goals that I have for myself. These little goals that I set for myself. You know, and so like, if the video's at the video's end, the video's at the video's end. But I still have this commitment that I have made to myself that off camera, I'm still adhering to. And so I'm telling you that if you have goals that you want to meet when we're together, that's great. But if they don't align and you have to work on those goals when our time is apart, I definitely want you to do that. I definitely want you to be doing that because I always want you to be working and thinking about what needs to be done for your greatest good, right? Because at the end of the day, this is what this is all about. This is about you and I transforming into the best versions of ourselves, right? Notice I didn't say just me, because this isn't a me thing. This is a we, a us thing, right? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm sharing my vlogs, because it's not about just me getting into better health. If you want to work towards better health and you're overweight like me and you got some fluff that you want to work off and it's hard for you to sit there and work out with the people who've already made it because their body's in much different shape than yours and stronger than yours, you know, then I don't mind if you walk with me because that's why I'm here. Because I couldn't find a person like me to walk with, so I became the person. Yes, I became the person. So, let's cool it down, family. Day 1 of, well, it's technically day 2, because Sunday was yesterday and today's Monday. Right? Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We just rocking right here. Just gonna keep it right here. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Yes. You feel it. You feel it. This is day 2 of the fast. The one thing I'm gonna say is try not to give yourself extra temptations this week. And what I mean is, you probably don't want to go out to lunch with your coworkers or with your friends. Because who wants to sit around and watch a whole bunch of people eat when you can't eat? Or if you're just drinking water. Don't go out to dinner this week. Those things can wait. Right now, this is your time to focus on you. You. And some people, when they think about a fast, they think about starvation. A fast does not equal starvation. You are not going to die if you only drink water, or if you only eat watermelon, or even if you don't drink food or water. 3 days is not going to kill you. And you want me to tell you how I know this? Because in the Bible, those people were fasting for 40 days, and they still made it. And there are people now in different religions, and they fast for 40 days, and none of them have died. So we were all taught that lie, and that's exactly what that is. We're not going to die, and none of us are out walking through the desert. You know what I mean? We are literally just living our everyday life. And if you decide you don't want to eat or drink for a few days, you are not going to die. Okay? You are not. I want you to go into this fast safely, comfortably. If at any time you begin to feel lightheaded, make sure that you sit down, because yes, some of these things may happen as your body is trying to transition and figure out, oh my God, it's not eating. Oh, we need to now go into eating from our fat stores. That is a whole process, a mental process as well as a physical process, and we're going to be feeling the effects from that. Okay? And so for some of us, you may have headaches. There's a transition. It's different for everybody. But go ahead, look into fasting, do some research, and we'll talk about it next week. But until next time, family, take care of yourselves, continue walking, and if you decide to fast with me this week, discipline is going to be your new best friend. And remember, especially if you're fasting, giving up on yourself is never an option. Even when we are facing challenging times, just know we all have the tools that we need to be successful. We're going to have to hone in now, utilize that toolbox that we've been building. And I know whether you choose to go on a 1 day, 3 day, 5 day, or 7 day fast, that you can do it. I can do it. And this is a real struggle for me, but I know that I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. I love you, family. Take care of yourselves, and until next time.